talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about rumors. Let's talk about facts.
We gon' talk about life. We gon' talk about death. Romance, finances, generational wealth.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Hey, let's talk about it. Hey, let's talk. Listen, I don't know about how y'all feel about that song. Somebody wanted us to do a remix, but I love that song.
I do too.
It's something about it. It just makes me want to. Hey, it makes me want to move. What Mary say? It makes me want to get up there. Let it go. Don't pay me no mind, y'all. I ain't got no sense.
What's up?
So, welcome to Let's Talk About It. I am Etoya Lewis.
And I am Marsha E. Dudley.
So, you asked what's up.
Yeah.
God is good.
Yeah, he is all the time.
Willie won't he?
Yeah. So we were not on last week.
No, we were not.
We were not on. But we back this week.
We here, baby.
We got a whole nother new topic. We ain't gonna be messy this week.
We're gonna try not to be messy this week.
Oh, you know, but I shouldn't have said that because some of the conversation could be a little messy.
Someone may take offense to it. But that's your problem, not ours. Don't you start with the hope.
Nothing.
I wish a nigga would.
So what are we talking about this week?
Okay. So today we're gonna begin our discussion with
What?
Nothing. We're gonna begin our discussion speaking on family and how they can make you.
Right word.
Yeah, I'm trying. That's the reason why I'm laughing, because
I'm real proud of you, and that's why I gave this task to you to tell them what we're talking about. You know, I don't choose the right words.
You don't choose the right words, but I'm trying to choose the right words. Family making it hard for you to love them. And they say love for family is something that's automatic. Because sometimes when you raise with people, it's like brothers and sisters, right?
Yeah.
But I know plenty of brothers and sisters that don't necessarily get along.
In my
what?
something years.
Let me pause her real quick, because what was that exhale you did before you?
Because I want to, because this right here, you want to make sure you think about everything you say.
Oh, okay, that was you thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Even while you was talking, I was thinking, making sure you say, I'm going to make sure you say the right thing.
Okay.
I think that in this stage of my life, I understand when people say there are relatives and that there are family.
Mm-hmm.
Family and relatives are not the same thing. And tomorrow y'all gonna get that post too.
Y'all gonna get this work.
Family and relatives, that's not the same thing. You have relatives and you have family. And I think that our biggest issue is that we keep trying to...
Our biggest issue?
No.
You and I.
No,
I'm trying to figure
people
out who
in a whole. People in a whole.
Okay.
Our biggest
got to
issue,
identify, because
I know.
Because Marsha be trying to bait me into conversation.
No, you're the baiter. You're the baiter. But
go ahead.
I
I'm
think
sorry.
that sometimes we keep trying to make people that have made it clear, yeah, we're blood, but we ain't blood. You know what I'm saying? And we keep letting people that are we want to say they're our family, but they have proven time and time out again, we ain't family. We just relatives.
Right.
And we keep trying to hold on to those people. And that's what I realize now, is that we just gotta let them go. Just leave them alone.
I've learned to
Cut 'em
know
off.
how to love people from a distance.
Yeah.
I mean, because I don't wish you any harm. I don't want you to struggle in life. I want you to be happy. I want everything to be great for you.
Mhm.
We just can't hang out together.
Yeah. Now, the other day, I had told my cousin that, and I told my cousin, I said, I have decided that I'm no longer going to, when I see my other cousin, I'm going to hug that person and I'm going to be nice to them, but I'm not going to do anything extra because I don't care to foster the relationship. And they tell me, what would Jesus do?
But I'm not trying to
them,
walk in Jesus' shoes.
Well, I told them that I'm not Jesus, first and foremost.
Right.
And that even I don't think that you should keep letting people mishandle you or mistreat you.
Right, because growing up, we are, I don't want to say brainwashed, conditioned.
Mm-hmm.
We are conditioned to be with our family. If once something happened to one, something happened to all.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we're conditioned to think that, oh, I have to have their back regardless of what happens. But when you're constantly having others back and they never have yours, or they always have ill will against you, it's kind of hard to continue to give all of you when they're not giving any of themselves. Because like people know when they're doing right by you.
Yeah.
I am a firm believer that people know when they've done something to you. Who is that? Facts, Dave. That's right. Well, Jesus don't have a million family members. Who said that?
Yes, he do.
I don't know who said that.
Yes, she said he got a quadrillion million.
Right.
But
everybody is his family.
I ain't Jesus, and that's just the truth. I'm striving for perfection. I am not there.
He's not done with you yet.
Yeah, and for me, I am quick to cut people off, and it's something that a part of me wants to work on, but a part of me that's that part that I use to protect myself, because I'm a giver, and I tend to if I ride for you, oh baby, I ride for you. And sometimes people mishandle me, you know, and so I'm learning that I have to show people how to treat me.
So have you all ever had to kind of let someone go?
Family.
So you could grow? Ooh. Because I feel like sometimes that, I don't want to say hate, that's not the word I want to use. That disconnect, sometimes that disconnect stops your growth.
Yeah.
Because you're caught up in it.
Yeah, that disconnect. Okay, yeah. And I just think that people want to guilt you into keep allowing your family to mistreat you because y'all share the same blood. I don't know.
So have y'all ever had to deal with something like that? Some family are freeloaders. That is correct. Some family definitely.
And then some family are just emotionally draining. It's not even just freeloaded. Listen, it's that emotional drain.
Where I come from, I feel like Jesus be offense. I feel like, because you know how when you just don't want to sound, I don't want to sound like that.
Don't do it. Abort.
This is such a touchy subject. And we probably should have wrote down some stuff before we sat here so we could navigate this conversation without
stuck.
feeling like if I say that, people are gonna look at me different.
I knew what you're saying, Megan. They're stuck. Mm-hmm. I just feel like we as a people, meaning that Black people for sure, because like you said at the beginning, that we are brainwashed to your family, your family, your family, your family.
I switched the brainwash to condition.
We're brainwashed. We're brainwashed on a lot of things, but we're brainwashed with the whole family aspect. And I'm telling you, you are supposed to ride hard for your family, but you should also, your family and whoever else should respect you as a person, and they should, just as hard as you ride for them, you should have people that ride for you. Don't you think? That's what I feel.
Yeah, I definitely feel that. I feel like I should be able to pick up the phone and call any one of my 78 first cousins and they got my back, or any one of my 120 second cousins or any of my 300.
Yeah.
I'm serious. I'm laughing, but I'm so serious. Like, we have a huge family, and I should be able to call any of them at any time.
But
Even if it's just a talk. We don't even talk anymore. I feel like I have Megan, Chuck, my sister Mickey.
Don't name them.
No, I'm naming.
Don't name.
I'm naming.
Don't name.
Because you see, I'm gonna stop. I'm trying to pull somebody else who I talk to on a regular basis. At least once a month.
I don't talk to. I've talked to.
Even if it's text message. Khadijah. Mm-hmm.
I would stop just naming.
No. Because if you don't have my phone number, you know you don't talk to me. I'm just saying. You talk about stop naming.
Mm-mm.
I didn't count on one hand.
Dev said,
Uh-oh.
Some family want what you have, be it financial, emotional, time, etc. They believe because your family, you're supposed to give what you have to them regardless. Then there's those who really have your back regardless. That's not going to, and Megan said that's not going to
Cookie.
happen.
Mm-hmm. Cookie. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I just, like I said, I just really feel like when it comes to family, that at one point in your life, you have to draw a line in the sand.
So what point was that for you guys? I know there's somebody in your family that you've had to say, you know what, in order to save my peace and for me not to go to jail, I'm gonna have to draw this line because they're doing way too much. What happened? That's what I want to know. I know everybody got a story. I know we're not the only one.
Everybody's family ain't perfect. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
I know we're not the only one.
Yeah, but I like I said, when it comes to family,
That's what I said when I got these big people bills. Okay, so is it always
financially though?
I was getting ready to ask that.
Financial is just a small portion.
A small portion of it, but it can be a big portion when it bleeds over into something else. I'm not going to come around because I owe you money. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes money can cause all the other problems.
Yeah, but it's also that time aspect. One thing that I had said the other week was that my family can call me and say, hey, I'm having this event. I'm doing this, and this. I will, as busy as I am,
With all your million jobs.
Yeah, I will make a way to show up for them. But you let me have something and nobody shows up for me. They don't.
I'll show up.
I hate them. No, I'm just playing. But you want to know what I did? I started creating my own family. I think it made me tough, and
Mhm.
I started creating my own family.
So I was gonna talk about that
I'm
next.
sorry, I gotta keep.
No, because we're good. That's what I was gonna talk about next. Sometimes we have to go out. The best decision I ever made was to join the military. Now, I didn't join the military because I wanted to go fight for my country. That came with it. I state your name. But I saw my uncle and how he was living.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, this is better than how we're living.
Mm-hmm.
So it gave me the motivation to go and do something else with myself. When I left, there wasn't a lot of phone calls. Hey, Toya, how you doing? How you doing? So that kind of broke up the whole family dynamic as far as, but we hung out every day growing up.
Yeah.
How do you just stop talking to somebody?
Because as long as you're on the same level as me, we got something in common. You decided to do something different. We ain't got nothing else in common anymore. And so you outgrew your situation.
See, that's the funny thing, because I was real tight with Patricia, Samika, and Felicia. Those were my three, right? Now, they ain't too much care for each other, but that's besides the point. The only person who I still talk to was Felicia. Like, for whatever reason, no. When I go home, it's, you come see me? No? Oh, okay. So we lose. What? No, we lose out on what? Why do you keep doing that?
I'm just looking down. I'm looking down.
No, but we lose out on good friendships because we allow life, or I don't want to say, just being preoccupied with stuff, and we don't think about, oh, well, let me call and let me check on, or and it goes both ways.
Okay, I was just about to ask
don't think it doesn't go both ways. When I joined the military, I didn't have a cell phone. Cell phone was not really a thing in '96 when you didn't have a whole bunch of money. You didn't have a cell phone, so it was landlines that you're calling, and you either there or you're not there, and eventually I'm gonna stop calling because you won't never be home. But, I created my own set of family that to this day I can call them, and
they ride
hard.
Because you both have something in common. You both created
similar environments for us.
Yeah.
But which is crazy, because once I moved here to this area, and meeting you and Karen and Sharita, y'all weren't military. So that common thing we just love.
I'm just cool.
I'm
cool as a fan. God, dog.
Oh. Okay.
That's a mind.
Jessica said, really?
Oh, wait, no, hold on here. Wait a minute.
Get it, Jay.
No. I'm not talking about you. You are my sister. I'm talking about extended family. You're way okay. I probably should have. Let me clarify. My sister,
your sister gonna go in on you
for Cocoa Puffs. My sister is different. Did you hear me earlier? I said my cousins. We are talking about cousins and stuff like that. I got a good mama and daddy and sister.
Travis says, it can be frustrating when you see family not taking advantage of opportunities or not bettering themselves. Very frustrating, but they got to put the blame on somebody else. Devin says, some family aren't motivated, but in a way want you to feel bad for wanting better. Damien says, a whole bunch I like it. We are all conditioned in many ways and forms. People, relatives can only mistreat you for as long as you allow it. Let them know what you will and won't allow. And if they care and have respect for you, they'll change. If not, then there you have it. They don't respect you, and then they fall in the realm of everyone else. They can get the business, or you can be the better person and move around. What is so funny?
You keep going.
Okay, Greg says
Okay.
phone works both ways, on both sides. True. Sharita said, "Me too, Marsha."
She talking about she cool as a fan too.
And then Greg says, "Marsha is not cool as a fan."
But you
Jay
hot
said, "Come
hold
correct."
on. But Greg, you hot as hell.
Greg, I know you have a story of when you had to cut somebody off.
Yeah, but for my sister, yes, I will come correct.
Because family
Most
can
definitely.
make them hard to love.
Yeah.
Sisters too, Jay. Sisters can make you hard because me and my sister, all we do is argue. But you better not argue with her.
Yeah. And for me, I'm not really talking about like I said earlier, and Jay, you should have been on earlier. I said there's family and then there's relatives. I'm not talking about my family. My family go hard for me, but it's my relatives that I'm talking about. And I wasn't talking about you. I wasn't. Or my mama or my daddy. Because everybody know my mom, baby. If you don't know, my mom and daddy is everything to me. So no.
No, you're not talking about your mother, father, or
No.
your sister or brother.
No,
And
I was talking about relatives.
most times you're never talking about your immediate family. Most times I am.
Yeah. No. I was talking like, no.
You're not. I am. So, I mean.
No, Tiny go hard.
Oh, she does.
Yeah, Tiny go hard.
I'm not talking about my sister.
Yeah.
My sister
and
loves me.
And I knew you weren't talking about her.
But family can make it hard for you to want to be around them. That's what I mean by making it hard for them to love. Because when I love you, I want to be around you on a regular basis. I want to always see you. I want to always know what.
Baby want to see me all the time.
No.
She lying. Don't be saying that so she can head.
I always want to be around you, Marsha. You know I do. I love you.
I love you too.
But you be wanting to argue.
Y'all, if y'all don't know what we laughing at, you know what? Your relative.
Ask your mama.
No, I said your relative.
Yes, you are. Sorry. You
Arg.
want to argue.
You said good.
With you.
Oh my God.
Greg says, I have had to cut a lot of people off over the years. A lot because of how I thought and valued the relationship and how I finally saw how they actually value the relationship. Yeah, when it's not reciprocated, it's just like, okay, what am I doing this for? In 2020, for my New Year's resolution, I said, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm tired of being the one that has to give all and then receive nothing in return.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, if it feels bad, then I'm getting rid of it.
Mm.
That was with everything. If it felt bad, then I was getting rid of it. And I wasn't playing. And I went harder every year after that.
You have.
Because I done cut a lot of people off. Woo! Jesus! And it felt so good. Because I always would worry about other people who weren't worried about me.
Mm-hmm.
And until I said to myself, know your worth.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
So I had to learn to love me and appreciate me in order for other people to. I feel
Mhm.
like if I don't, then who will?
Yeah.
So
this is one of those healing segments. Okay, y'all. We're going to help you release and let go and heal.
I don't know about all that.
Let them go.
So nobody else got nothing. Nobody had to let nobody go. Has anyone let somebody go for a petty reason?
Mm-mm.
I can't.
I'm always valid. If I start talking to you, I'm valid. It's a valid reason if I stop talking to you. And if I stop talking to you, yeah, it's a valid reason.
Well, the family that I have made outside of my blood, I really love and appreciate everybody in that family. I really do.
And it's just honestly like family because they can be difficult sometimes too.
Yeah, but not as.
Yeah. But no, not as, but
I'm saying the family that I've created.
Well, the one I done created with you I almost called y'all Negroes. With you Negroes. Y'all be hard to love, but I love y'all.
We're hard to love?
Not really, but I just see it.
Ooh, what was your reason, Megan? I know I like petty reasons to drop somebody off.
You start talking to people for petty reasons?
But I love to hear about it. Greg said it's going to take a lot of episodes to heal him. Uh-oh.
I see it.
You see it?
Street, I just be saying stuff. I be saying random stuff. Don't pay me no mind. Some of y'all are difficult though.
Is that me?
Yeah, sometimes.
Good.
Sharita difficult sometimes.
No, she not.
Karen difficult sometimes.
All the time Sharita is difficult
Damien
when she need me to come all the way on the other side of the track to get her that 20 right there.
Victor difficult sometimes. Carlos difficult sometimes.
No, you're not. It might be difficult to get a picture out of them, but other than that.
No, let me tell you, I ain't saying nothing about Carlos because I love him.
My family, Megan. Well, either side, huh? She said, don't do that, Jackie. That's so funny. Oh, I like when Jessica chime in.
What'd she say?
I don't care how mad we get at each other. You my sister for life. But as far as other family, I don't care.
I know.
Losing communication with siblings or my parents would hurt me to my core.
You know what? My sister is a prime example of someone who will completely cut you off and never talk to you again. And she's right. That those people that she just mentioned, that's pretty much it for her. She's a pro at cutting people off.
But you have to be at a certain level in your mind to where you can do that, because that means they're gonna call you and you're gonna be like, I wish I might answer that phone, or you got them blocked already. I wish I'm gonna be like you.
For the most part, I'm very loving.
Damien said, "You always know what you're getting from him. He's not difficult. I just don't live in the box." Jessica said, "Keep my name out your mouth." I know that's right. So, are there conditions when loving your family?
It's unconditional until they make it a condition. For me, it is. For me, it is unconditional. When I tell you, I really truly just love people, and it takes a lot for me not to. I will always love you. I just put up that thing to say, you know what? I can't keep letting you hurt me or make me feel a type of way. I'll never stop loving them. I never stop loving people.
That's the distance that I was talking about. I have to love you I love you. I don't want to see that. You know, when I see you, I'm gonna speak. We gonna be cordial.
Yes.
Toward each other, but
and I want you I want you to excel. If
I'm
you
rooting
know,
for you on
yeah,
the
I'm
side.
rooting for you, everything, but I'm good. You know how when people say I'm good,
I'm good.
I'm good means a lot,
Yeah.
and it's very freeing.
Carlos says, I tell my family that they have the same 24 hours, same 365, same time, but most importantly, same choice every morning they wake up. Deb said facts to that. Greg says, hell yeah, it's conditions. Same saying from the past of past. Family will still F you first, and you have to learn to keep them at a certain distance.
No, I don't. This is not a crap on family. This is not a crap on family talk. Okay, this is
Identifying boundaries.
identifying boundaries talk, because I don't want it to be that, because like I said from the very beginning, we keep using the word family. It's not your family, it's your relatives. The relatives are whole different. They are not the same. And you only let people hurt you that you care about. If you didn't care about them, it wouldn't hurt you.
Yep. Yep, you just brush it off your shoulder. But that's
No,
why I said you're gonna always love them. It's just I'm gonna have to love you from a distance because I can't give you the opportunity to hurt me.
That part.
Yeah.
That part. What Deb just said is good.
Know your boundaries. Know your triggers.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And continue and keep loving your family. Love them hard until they show you otherwise, because you're supposed to love them.
Carlos says, I'm at a place in my life that anything that I feel is going to disturb my peace, I ain't entertaining the BS.
Yeah. And that's it. You set your boundaries.
Yeah, I mean, for me, the biggest stress comes from my mother. So even having boundaries.
Abort.
No. Because she always want me to stop talking about stuff. No. Because I can't just sit here and just say, because you said boundaries and we talked about the distance,
Yeah.
but it's certain people that with all of their what is it called? Toxicity.
Yes.
You can't get away from it because it's like, okay, so keep calling me.
You on one today, but I like it.
Keeps calling me. Like you, I have to check up. But when I check up, I might not get what I want to get.
Yeah.
On the other end, there's always something. Wait. Megan says, loving is exhausting. Greg says, okay, Marsha Winfrey. Love everyone. Don't do your girl, Megan. I'm just saying, you already know how your aunt is. So I'm just saying. Sometimes family make it hard to Jesus be offense. I drink to that. Go on, tell what you gonna tell them, Marsha.
Nothing. I'm done. You wrap that one up.
All I was trying to get at is some family members you can't get away from. Yeah. And so whatever they bring, you have to, even with your boundaries, some family members you cannot. So you try to not talk to them as much, but you still talk. Like you have to mentally prepare yourself for the bull crap. That's what I was
about to say. Within for that, I would have to always be mentally prepared that I already know this is what I'm gonna get from that person.
Right.
Okay. That's how.
Which makes it harder. It makes it harder to deal with. Although you're trying to be mentally prepared, sometimes your heart isn't prepared for it. because your heart and your head is two different things happening. Because my head tells me one thing, and my heart says, "Girl, don't do that. That ain't even right."
Your heart is deceitful.
I need it to.
Don't listen to your heart.
No, because if I did only what my head say, then I wouldn't talk to 98% of my family, 99% of my family.
Listen to your soul. Listen to your soul. You should talk to your family.
Right.
You should talk to your family and not talk to your relatives.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't stunning.
But family makes it hard to love them.
They do.
But that's what I'm getting at. The struggle in that. There's a struggle, and I'm only speaking for self. There is a struggle in kind of putting things where this is where I'm standing on this, and darn it, no, that's not.
It don't work out.
It don't work out. It don't work out. It don't work out. It never works out. So I don't know. It's just one of those topics of you damned if you do and you damned if you don't when it comes to your family. Because they're family, they're not relatives. The ones that I speak of, they're family.
Yeah, I don't, somebody else would have to help you because your friend can't help you on that because my family. My family is good. And those relatives.
I can brush the relatives off. I don't think I struggle with relatives. I struggle with family. That's my struggle. I don't know how to combat it. They didn't teach me that in the military, how to deal with that. I think I should get the disability for it.
You know what?
I think there should be a disability. Okay, we got 23 minutes, so I'll get to the next topic. The next topic, you guys, real quick, labels. Are you defined by labels? Like everything that you wear needs to be name brand, and what makes people? If I make $110,000 a year, what would make me spend 50-something thousand of that 110,000 on designer brands? Like, does it make you look better as a person? What's the
I like to mix labels in, but it's not a big deal to me. It's not a big deal to me. But the one thing that I understand now as I've gotten older and as I've gotten a little bit more money is there's a different quality in
Damn, we laughing at you. We laughing at
right.
you because that's where I'm at with it. Because the way my bill's set up.
You want to know something? For my New Year's, I don't do New Year's resolution, but I did do like a New Year's whatever. And I said that from this point on, if it looks good, I'm rocking it. I don't care where it came from, what it costs. If it look good, I'm rocking it.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
They stuck on that family.
I'm about to write these two. Okay. A few statement pieces are fine, but they don't define me. Do you know anybody who feels like labels define them? Because there are people who, if it ain't this or if it ain't that, they don't want it.
I think our age group, I think a lot of us is that when we was younger, we didn't have a lot. But now we older, we done made us a little couple more bucks. So it's like you can have whatever you like, you know? So
About a year or so ago, I posted something on the Black Wealth Ambassadors group, and it was the rich man, poor man, right?
mhm.
And they had the black guy over there, and he was like Gucci, like he was dripped down, and it was saying how much everything cost. His belt was $500. First of all, I wish I might spend $500 on a belt that I probably won't ever wear.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna buy me a $500 belt. I sure am.
I'm not,
I am.
unless I got billions.
No, I'm gonna buy me a $500
Over
belt.
500 million.
Now I just you want to know what really got me was one time was a couple years ago. You know when Big Dad bought me that Gucci bag? That Gucci bag cost like $1,400, and I was like, you know, I was just showing. I didn't even say, oh, I got the good. I don't do that. I don't even do all that. But I had posted. I was like, look at everything that he got me. And somebody inboxed me and told me
It's getting good now.
No, it wasn't even good. It's not even good. She inboxed me. She said, I got that same bag. I got it for $60. I said, let me see, because I know, baby, they know Gucci, blah, 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 blah. She showed me the same bag. It was a knockoff, and it looked identical to mine, okay? And then, you remember when we was at the pop-up?
I was hoping you said that. I was hoping, because, baby, if she went and tell her own story, I was going to put her out there.
So, name brands do not define me.
However,
I had a whole entire rich girl thinking I'm how should I put this? I had a whole
bougie moment.
Okay. I had a whole real life bougie moment, okay? And I felt in Tori,
instantly.
When I tell you like instant regret, because I don't act like that. I had my Gucci bag, and this girl we were at a pop-up shop, and she had all these knockoffs or whatever. And she goes, oh, I like your bag. I said, oh, mine is real. And I said it with like
venom.
It was and when I did it, I realized in that moment, and I couldn't say I couldn't say I'm sorry. I just walked off and immediately went to Toya.
And she talked about her. I know she did, because I would have talked about her. I'd have talked so much trash about you.
Me. And I felt horrible because I was like,
okay, there's a lot going on here. Okay, Sharon said, it don't have to be name brand. I like what's cute. Me too. Shein. I like name brand for the quality because the clothes don't make me. I make the clothes. I know that's right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. I've never been into name brands or things to that nature, but I will rock whatever I feel looks good or I want. Greg says, I think that's more of a female thing. That's a lie. Men usually don't trip off labels like that. Jeans are jeans to me. Damien says, I like and rock designer. There you go. I'm glad Damien chimed in. We know Damien be like, come on through, bro.
You got that red Supreme,
baby.
That wet Supreme.
He be like, that's my brother. Come on, sir. Let me say I'm one of them, because I know you ain't gonna wear it again.
We are not.
Wait. Let me read what he actually said. I just stopped immediately. I like and rock designer when I want to get fresh, and you do. But I'm also the same cat that be in sweats all week long. But when you dress up, though, let's talk about it.
Gucci down to the toe.
I said, Marsha, she's laughing about your story.
I know.
My mindset now is, I don't get what I want. I get what I deserve.
Hey.
See, and he said that to Greg's. He said, "No, sir." Someone, I
know
think it's a
that's
female
right.
thing.
No, it's
No,
not.
because men are the ones that I see most of the time, all dripped out, all fashion up, and it ain't fashion over.
You need to get them hooked on Shein.
That's where I got mine. For me, I just can't see myself spending that type of money on stuff like that. I like to change up my closet too. So for me, also, I can't just go and buy a $500 this or a $200 that, and then I'm never gonna rock it again. Like, oh, I take that back. My tool stuff I do.
You know what?
But it's all custom. and I'm one of those ones that you'll see it in another 2-3 years. You'll see it. I'll be rocking it again for that one special moment. Special outfits like that. Yeah. Anything else I've gotten from one of these little online stores that I didn't pay more than $20 for? Definitely not more than $50. And I'm only gonna probably wear that one time.
But you want to know something? I think that everybody has their thing. You know, you can't say, oh well, that person does this and that person does that. We all have our thing. And I had to really realize that.
I have my thing that I spend, because if it's something for that kitchen to cook, make something, cakes or something, I just be getting just to test it out. But it ain't costing no doggone $1,400, because that's not what we doing. Okay, okay, girl.
I love Gucci purses, but I go to the outlets and buy my Gucci bags. I love Gucci.
Carlos said all his brother's shoes got red bottoms. And male clothes cost more than females. Not if you go to Shein. Fashion over.
Nuh-uh.
But they still cost more. They still cost more.
Yeah.
Shoes and kitchen supplies are my thing. Yeah.
I like purses and
That's
shoes.
the reason why me and Dev like that's why we like that, because we got the same kind of habits.
Purses are my purses. I love purses.
I don't love expensive purses. Where's the outlet? That's what I need to go. That's what I need to be.
Yeah.
That's where I need to put my hands on it at.
But when I get big money, I'm gonna buy me a Birkin. I am. I'm gonna buy me one.
Carlos talking about Lowe's get all his money. Oh, you definitely have to go see the thing he built outside.
Okay. And that's what I'm telling you. We all have our thing. You may not buy clothes, but like Carlos do. Carlos will he be building sheds and everything around here.
Building the whole room over there.
Building houses. He building many houses back there. But we all have our thing. And a lot of times we'll be like, I would never do that. You probably wouldn't, but see, you be buying that other stuff too.
I'm under this travel group, and they someone posted a picture of a guy, and he had a Supreme bag, and they was like, but he on the last row on the plane. And I'm like, what does that mean? Because if he bought his ticket just this morning or last week, that was probably the only seat left. You just don't automatically say what you. I don't like that.
And if they like me and real and like frugal, like I say, everybody has their thing. There are things that I would do and things other people wouldn't do. But I definitely believe living on a budget, balling on a budget.
Jeff said I have one expensive bag and a few kind of expensive, depending on how you view prices. That's true, because somebody might think $300-$400 for a bag ain't expensive. Shit.
Now I do rock knockoffs too. Now don't get it twisted. I don't care what nobody say. I will rock a knockoff in a minute.
Greg said everyone has a vice. Mine are vehicles. Well, go on and buy them expensive cars that you're gonna wreck then.
say that.
Now Greg will hit some. I'm just saying. The sun was in my eyes. No, I'm just messing. I'm just messing with Greg, y'all. Dev says, but the one was a gift. Okay. Damien says, jewelry is my weakness. I mean, because your wife be all glistening and stuff. Yeah, Sharita. Wait till you see this watch. How about your birthday is in June? What? You already got your birthday gift? You already got your birthday gift, sir? Mm-hmm. It ain't tricking if you ain't got it.
Hey,
Okay.
I know that's right.
I cannot with him. Everybody has their thing that they are willing to spend money on.
Yes, that's what I said straight up.
And Sharita's are trips.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, I ain't gonna get Damien started on her. Oh, I want to take this moment since I just said that and read both of their comments. I just want to wish you guys a happy anniversary.
Oh, yes.
Tomorrow is their anniversary, you guys. Damien and Sharita. Oh,
That's our family.
It's their anniversary.
Our family. See, I'm telling you, we be making up our own family too.
So y'all make sure y'all wish them a happy anniversary.
Look, I called Sharita. I mean, I sent Sharita a thing. I said, you can bring your grandkids to Gianna's birthday party on Saturday.
She said, no, the heck I can't. G got the wrong birthday. You know, I'm always going during G birthday. You tell your kids to bring them then.
Who
No.
said shoot 1,000?
My husband. That's gambling. Don't pay them no mind. Pay them no mind. This food's on my
I'm hungry. Y'all cook?
Of course not. Why would we do such a thing as that?
Family.
You didn't cook? Okay, let's talk about this cooking thing because I feel like there's a misconception that people who are retired are supposed to cook. And that's not what's happening.
It's like,
It's not what's happening in these parts. I'm retired. See, there's one thing to be retired and you still do stuff. And there's another when you're retired and you do nothing. That's me. And I'm on my break. I just completed yesterday my whatever the semester is. My semester ended and they didn't give me all my points, but it's okay. I didn't deserve them. Extended families are family. If I've taken you to meet my mama, you family. It is a privilege to meet my mama. You take everybody to meet your mama. What you talk about? What you talk about, Willis?
You ain't right.
You know and you love everybody.
He loves everybody.
And she loves everybody. So, I mean, it's
Sure
just
do.
one of those situations of if I took you to see my mama, it means that they were hungry and you knew where they could get some good food.
Praise Lord.
Hallelujah. White's only pie. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh God, help us, Jesus. Look at this. Look, if you didn't call other people mama pooty tired, you might win. I got a message. Never mind. Jessica, you know what?
Yeah, we're also on YouTube. So if you didn't know, we're on YouTube. And so when we look at stuff, it might not necessarily be what y'all put on here.
Yeah.
Because we also look at the stuff that they post on YouTube. So if you have not subscribed, please go and subscribe to our page. You like that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's how you plug it in there. Stop lying. Why I gotta be lying? It's so far. It's so far to get to. That's why. Ain't nobody taking that drive.
So, what's your takeaway? We got 5 minutes.
It is what it is in my family.
Oh my God.
It is what it is. I got to take them. I got to take them as they are.
Okay, yeah. Clean it up, man. You gotta take them as they are. Love them for who they are. That's your takeaway. I love
I have
that.
to love it through the good
I
and the
love it.
bad, the hard and the easy, the lies and the deceit.
Mm.
Hallelujah, God. Thank you for my family.
My takeaway is there's family and there's relatives. Pick accordingly. Pick which pick if you're gonna be my family or you're gonna be my relative. You do the picking.
Brian McKnight doesn't fool with anybody in his family. How you know that? You read that on your news station,
Who said that?
Carlos? Him and Damien be watching the same newscast. How do you know this? How do you know that they don't?
Stop. I can't do this.
What happened? What happened?
Nothing.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
You like that?
Yeah.
You wanna argue?
Well,
Brian McKnight. I'm just trying to figure out this Brian McKnight thing. They talked about it on K104. Oh, this morning? But why did they say he doesn't fool with his family? Because that's important. Because they probably all tried to take his money.
let's see what Brian McKnight net worth is.
Gives me love.
Because he might not have that money.
When I wake up in the morning. One, you're like a
10 million.
true.
Okay.
Two, just wanna. He just talked about not having relationships with none of his kids.
Think about
all his kids.
Okay, we have 3 minutes, but think about Kobe. And when I was thinking about our conversation, I kept thinking about Kobe Bryant. And the only thing that really like tears me up is that he died and he didn't get that relationship, taken care of with his parents. Now that's the only thing that, the only other side to this thing.
Right. I would never want to break that relationship. I would never want, like, regardless of what happens, that's the reason why I say I have to just stick in there and try to navigate the rough waters. Ask Jesus to continue to calm my waters, because the relationship with your parents, that's the one. Your parents and your siblings is like, if we can't make it right with them, then
yeah.
I hope my kids like me.
I think, and this is my last little thing here. My aunt that passed away.
Dang.
What did he say?
He said that Brian McKnight's daughter is involved in an incestuous relationship with a family member.
Mm-hmm.
Her and her cousin or uncle.
Oh, he would be mad at her White Oak for that then.
Not with you. I done told you about naming White Oak every time we start talking about
something. What? You ain't lying.
Me and your relatives done told you about that.
Yeah. Stay focused.
Bring it back in. Okay. 58. Let's go. We got 1 minute. What are you finished with your takeaways?
Yeah.
Well, that's it for Let's Talk About It tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed our conversation. And like always, if you have a topic that you would like us to tackle, hit us up and let us know. We will definitely get in there and chip away at it. So, why are you laughing?
No reason. Let's go.
And nobody put anything on here. Why are you laughing? What is so funny?
You make sure you tune in next week.
Tune in next week for another episode of Let's Talk About It. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? Me and you gonna have a problem.